And today is Thursday, and on Thursdays I like to nourish a little bit of bringing in flexibility, and I know that some of you are here for that, for bringing in flexibility. So let's go ahead and come down on the mat. Let's go ahead and lay down. Let's have a big stretch. Reach back. Okay, good. And then bring the knees into the chest, and let's give ourselves an upside down child pose. Good. Then from here, bring the left leg to the floor, and you're going to bring your right knee into the chest. So this time, hold the right heel with your right hand, with both hands, and then lift the right leg up into an L position. Now, if you notice, if this is, it's super challenging and you're feeling like you can't do it, you can bend the left knee and place the left foot on the floor and do that anyway. So while you just kind of position this half happy baby, and then inhale here and then exhale, re-stretch the left leg out and see if that helps you get into the pose. Otherwise, keep the left knee bent and it's just all good. Good. And let's inhale here, exhale. Inhale again, and exhale, and then inhale one more time, really drawing the right knee into your right armpit. Exhale. Super. Now from here, extend your right leg up, and then just slide your hands behind the back of the right leg any bit, and slowly bring the right leg close to you on the inhale. Hold in the position, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Now from here, inhale, lift the head up, and let's hold in position 3 rounds of breath. Square out your hips, press to the heels for 1, 2, 3, lift up a little higher, and then 4, release the head down, and then slowly let the leg float down. Don't let it drop, just kind of float it down, and it might feel kind of light with the stretch. Yeah, good. And now bring your legs together. Inhale, reach your arms back and up, interlace your fingers, turn your palms back, and make your belly kind of hollow. So first, let's inhale, and then exhale, hollow out your belly. Come to the sound of the ocean, the Ujjayi pranayama. At the base of that breath, hold your breath. Hold your breath and suck your belly in and lift your pelvic floor. So the soft tissue that's in the groin, kind of like squeezing your pelvic floor. It's like when you have to hold in your, if you've got to go to the bathroom and there's no bathroom nearby, and you got to hold it in. So squeeze there, the sphincter muscle, the pelvic floor. Good, now inhale again. Release the squeeze of the pelvic floor and the lower belly. Good, hold the breath, and now bring the left knee into the chest. Exhale. Good, give your a nice little squeeze here, just really pressing to the right heel, letting the right, the right hip kind of just stretch a little bit. And then from here, inhale, reach towards the heel of the left foot, and then guide the heel towards the ceiling. And again, bend the right knee if you feel that's going to help you get into the position. And then when you're in the position, maybe stretch the right leg straight, or maybe not. And then drive the energy from the heel through the whole the bone of your calf muscle of your shin and down into the knee. The knee presses into that left armpit. Press your lower back to the floor, and let's breathe. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3. Now from here, let legs straighten up. Hold the back of the leg. And again, you can go ahead and just kind of massage the whole hamstring from top to bottom. Just let it wake up a little bit. And then from there, bring the leg in on the inhale to the position you can hold. And let's begin breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, let's lift. Come up, bring the nose to the knee or maybe the forehead to the shin. And again, you're pressing through both feet evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the inhale, release the head down and then slowly release that leg down. Okay, super. Now from here, bend both knees, place the soles of the feet together on the floor. Kind of like on the outer blade of the foot. You're coming into like a little butterfly pose. And then go ahead and just kind of rock side to side. Raise your arms overhead and then hook your elbows. Good. And toggle back and forth. And then go ahead and neutralize the movement. Scoop your tailbone down, lift the knee. The knees will lift up as you lower the lower back to the floor. That's okay. Let that do that. And then exhale, create that pelvic tilt and let the knees drop down. And then again, inhale, press the lower back to the floor, squeeze it down, and then exhale, come back to the pelvic tilt. One more inhale, press the lower back down, and then exhale, release into that pelvic tilt. Inhale, reach the arms back now, and then exhale, switch the cross of the forearms. Good, and let's hold here in static position now. Inhale and exhale. Creating that ocean sound, the Ujjayi pranayama, so a slight closure of the throat. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Then on the next inhale, reach your arms all the way back. And then exhale, sweep your arms down and take the hands to the outside of the legs. Close your knees together. Bring your knees back into your chest. And then this time, circle the knees apart, placing the hands on the knees. And you just take some knee circles. Good, staying with your breath. Good, let's go the other way. Do about 5. All right, super. Okay, so let's come to neutral. So before we were doing an upside down warrior 1, right? Now we're gonna do an upside down squat position known as happy baby. So let's go ahead and now hold the feet, both sides of your feet, the pinky toe sides of your feet with your hands. Let your elbows come to the inner knees if possible. Bend your knees towards the armpits. Good, press your lower back to the floor. So Vicente, try to bring your arms inside your legs, not outside the legs. Yeah, there you go. Good, inhale and exhale. Again, creating the sound of the ocean. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Good. So if possible, grab the big toes with each first finger of each hand, and then open your legs into a little V. Good. And then come back into the happy baby. 1. And then inhale, open to the V. And then come to happy baby again. And then open to the V. Good. And then come to happy baby. And then from here, go ahead and join the soles of the feet together. At the very, let the heels be right above your groin muscle, the groin. And pressing the soles of the feet together. Let's inhale. Exhale. Let your elbows spread your knees apart, your thighs apart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now from here, hold the ankles. We're going to lift the heels up and we're going to roll up. Try to roll up. Good. And then keeping the feet together, grab the big toes and we're going to make a little butterfly pose. We're going to inhale, bring the legs up. Good. Exhale, down. Lean forward just a little bit. Good. And then up. And then exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. And inhale, up. And exhale, down. Good. Now let's hold. Pressing the soles of the feet together. You can wedge your elbows into the inner thighs. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale. Let's come up. And now close the knees together. Good. And just kind of stamp it out a little bit in case you feel like a little bit of numbness there. Okay. Bring your feet a little bit apart. Bring your arms on the inside. Inhale, push forward and come into squat position. So you may need to use your hands to push your bum forward. That's okay. Do that. Otherwise, just rock forward and come into squat position. Bring the arms on the inside of the knees. Good. And then inhale from here and then exhale, straighten the knees, come into a forward bend. Your feet are going to be a little bit wide. Good. Exhale, let's fold again. Come down. Inhale, stretch and come into downward, into a standing forward bend. Exhale, squat. Good. Inhale, pull down. Exhale, squat. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, press it into the forward bend. Exhale, squat down. And 1 more. Inhale, press into the forward bend. Good. And now from here, you're just going to hold your forward bend. Let your hands hang and hold your opposite elbows if you'd like to do that, or if you'd like to just rest your hands down. Practice stretching through the legs. Keep the hips over the ankles. And then allow your exhale to lengthen as you hold the pose. Look through your legs if possible. 1, 2, press down on the 4 corners of the feet. So the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, and the 2 back sides of the heels. Press down and lift your arches up. 4, 5. Good. Then from here, place the hands on the shins. Look up halfway and stretch the back. Good. And then exhale, let's pull down again. This time, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, Place the hands at the small of the back, bend your knees, inhale, and then exhale. Bring the arms overhead. Good, and then again, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, extend through all four corners of the feet, stretch. Again, inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, press to the four corners of the feet and stretch. Look down. Good, then release the hands in front of you. Place the hands on the shins, or if you can keep the hands on the earth and then stretch your back forward. Look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Return your hands to your lower back. This time switch the clasp. Bend the knees, inhale, exhale. Float the fists over your ears, over your shoulders. Good, inhale, bend the knees again. Look forward a little bit, exhale, stretch. Again, inhale, look forward a little bit, and exhale, come into the full forward bend in Āsana. Good, then release the hands down, bring the hands again back to the shins, look up halfway, everybody, or onto the floor. And then from there, bring your arms out to the side, and then rise all the way up into the flat back. Lift the arms up, reach up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms to the ceiling, stretch all the way up. Good, and then exhale, release the arms down. So bring your feet together. We're gonna do some openings of the upper body now, and then we're gonna practice another variation of Surya Namaskar. We're focusing on opening up of the hips. So let's inhale, bring the hands to Namaste or Namaskar. Good, and then exhale fully. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach up, interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the ceiling. Good, and then from here, we're gonna lean back. And we're gonna arch back, and then we're gonna sweep the arms all the way out in front. Come up. And then inhale, reach back, sweeping, interlace. Good, and then exhale, float the arms to the front of the chest. And then inhale, sweep to the side. Exhale, back to the front. And then inhale, reach up, interlace. And then again, press your hips forward, lift the chest up. And then exhale, release down. I heard a crack in my back on that one. That was good. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, lean back. Again, press your hips forward first, then lift the chest. Exhale, sweep the arms out in front. Good, once they touch, inhale, reach up and back. Interlace, bring the arms back behind you. Arch back. Exhale, float those arms out in front. Inhale to the side. Exhale, back to the front. Inhale, reach up and back. Interlace the fingers. Good, and take your arms to the side and release the arms down. That one, my chest cracked. Well, I got a real adjustment on that. Okay, let's come to the front of the mat now. And let's practice some Surya Namaskar. We'll do a little different version than we did yesterday. We'll do with the Ashwin Chanchalana or Anjaneya in it. All right, so let's go ahead and inhale. We're gonna reach the arms up. Exhale, keeping the arms apart, we're gonna float down. Look at your hands as you come all the way to the floor. And then inhale, step your right leg all the way back. Come into a low lunge now. Bring the right knee down. Good, we're gonna stretch the front of that right hip flexor. Now we'll stay low for the first one. Inhale, step back to plank position. Left leg back. Good, release the knees down and then drop your whole body to the floor. Forehead to the floor. Good, and then point your toes back, inhale. Let's come up into Cobra pose, so low Cobra pose. Don't use the strength of the arms, just use the strength of the back. Good, look straight ahead. And then from there now, curl the toes, press all the way up and come into downward facing dog. Good, bend your knees a lot, almost coming to the floor, and then step your right foot up to the right thumb. Bring your left knee to the floor. Stretch through. And then inhale, step your left foot up and fold all the way down. Now we're going to come up with that flat back. If you can, extend your arms along your ears, otherwise bring the hands to the waist. And we're going to inhale, start the hands out in front, look forward, rise all the way up. And then we're going to gently arch back. Good, and then exhale, come up and bring the hands to the heart. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, drop your hands down. Inhale, scoop up, arch back. Exhale, look forward, squeeze the belly on the way down and fold. Inhale, left leg goes back. Come to your nice little lunge. Have your knee and ankle in the same line. And then exhale, plank. Lower the knees down, and then the whole body comes down. Forehead to the floor, point your toes back. And then inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades into the back, squeeze the elbows. Look straight at the horizon. Good, and exhale, now release. Inhale, press all the way up to onto Savasana. Your feet can be separated in distance. Good, bend your knees, almost like in a little squat, and then shoot your left foot up to your left hand. Come into that nice little lunge. And then exhale, step the right foot forward, come to a forward bend. Bring your arms out in front along the ears, look at your hands, rise up, arch back, and then exhale, hands to namaste. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple variations now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, let's sweep the arms forward and up. Let's arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Arching back is optional, of course. Inhale, step your right foot back. This time, let's go ahead and come up. Bring the arms overhead. Good, lengthen your tailbone. Exhale, release. Step back to plank. Lower down knees, chest, forehead, chin. Inhale, cobra. Now this time, let's come halfway up. Squeeze the elbows. Keep the elbows bent a little bit, but lift a little bit up. Good. And then exhale, come down, press the floor away, come into downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step your right foot up between your hands, release the left knee down. Inhale, press up to Āsana or Ashwin. So they have two names, Exhale, release, and step the left foot up to meet the right and fold down. Inhale, let's rise up. Create the shape of a crescent moon, arch back. And exhale, hands to namaskar. Good, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left side, reach the arms up, arch back. Exhale, let's float down, Uttanasana. Inhale, left leg back. Rise up. Good, and then exhale, let's release. Now let's go ahead and take a variation. We're gonna straighten the right leg. Walk your hands back a little bit. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale, release over that right leg. So here it's good to have blocks in case you find that it's a little bit challenging to bend forward and keep the fingertips on the floor. So if you do have blocks, you can use those at this time. For instance, right? And then fold. Good, 1, 2, right hip back. 3, 4, 5. Now from here, bend your right knee, look forward, and bring your right hand on the inside of the right foot. Bring the right hand on the inside of the right leg. Yes. Good. Now from here, we're going to slowly bring either the elbows down or we're going to stay on the forearms depending on our level of flexibility. Good. Rest down. stay and just count the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, let's come up. And now bring the right hand outside of the right foot, heel toe the foot in a little bit, and then step back to plank position. Inhale, exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin, forehead. Inhale, point the toes, rise up halfway into a moderate cobra. Good. Exhale, release the head down. And then inhale, press all the way back and up to downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels a little bit. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, straighten the back. Good. Now from here, bend both knees a lot and then shoot the left foot up to the left hand. And then inhale, let's press to the front leg. Let's rise up. Come into that lunge with the arms raised. And then exhale. Let's slowly come down. And then straighten out the left leg. Slide back. Left hip back. Walk the hands so they're a little bit underneath the shoulders. Look forward, spread the toes. And then exhale, let's fold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the next inhale, bend your left knee, come forward, and then bring that left arm inside the left leg. Inhale, look up, make a heel toe the left foot a little bit wider, and then exhale, come down to the degree that you can hold the stretch. Good. Elbows, or you can also use blocks. This is a good opportunity to have a block. Whoop. Usually I use 2 blocks here, but you can use 1 block or 2. 3, 4, 5. Now from here, inhale, let's lift up a little bit. Bring the left arm outside the left leg. Heel toe that left foot in line with the left hip. Curl your back foot and take a nice giant step up. Hold all the way down. Good. Let's see how the hamstrings feel now a little bit after that. Let's rise up, bring the arms out in front or toward the hips. Rise all the way up. Arch back like a crescent. And then exhale. And namaskar. Good. Now you may feel a little bit of heat rose in the body from touching into that solar practice. So inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to do another form of sun salutations. We'll bring in the warrior 1 practice. So let's go ahead. We're not going to do the chair pose just yet. Let's just inhale, raise the arms up, reach up to the side. And then from here, we'll take the arms out to the side and hold down with a flat back. Good. Place the hands on the shins, look up. And then exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the floor. Good. Now take a nice, big, deep knee bend. Inhale, palms flat. And then exhale, you're going to jump or step back to downward dog. Good. Very nice. Then from here, we're going to inhale and we're going to come into a plank position. And we're going to bend the elbows back and lower all the way to the floor. Good. Now keep the toes curled. Just slide your hands back a little bit further away from your shoulders. And then inhale, straighten the elbows, curl your back, and come up into upward dog. Good. Knees lift off the floor. And then exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Good. So from here, let's go ahead and bring the feet together. Raise the right leg up. And let's come into a 1-legged downward dog. Good. And then from there, lift the whole leg up and come into like a little bit of a split. Good. And then use the height of the right leg. Come on the tippy toes of the left foot. Inhale, and then exhale. Swing the right foot all the way to the right hand. Okay, good. Now keep the back leg elevated this time. We're going to turn the left heel down. Yeah, good. Bring your hands to your hips. We're going to come up. Super. Good. And then just pump the front foot a couple times. 1, front leg, 2, and 3. Now bend the right knee. Come to a comfortable position where your knee's over the ankle. Okay. And let's raise the arms up. So I'm going to do a warrior 1. From the Aṣtanga, this is Iyengar and Aṣtanga. And then exhale, let's release the hands to the floor. Plank, lower down. Slide the hands back, inhale, coil and lift. Upward dog. Exhale to the downward facing. Good. Left leg lift. Split and open the legs. Come high on the tippy toes of the right foot. Good. And then lunge the left foot up and turn your right heel down. Align your heels up. Press into both legs. Bring the hands to the waist and come up. Good. And then pump your front leg 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Bend the left knee. And then inhale, raise the arms up so they're in line with the ears. Solid back leg, solid back heel. Good, and then exhale, squeeze your belly. Let's release down. Return back to plank one more time and lower down, chaturanga. Point, now curl your toes, keep the toes curled for now. Slide the hands back and just straighten the elbows. And just lift your chest so you arch the back. And then exhale, let's come downward dog. Good, let's go ahead and pause here in downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Focus on your navel going in and out. 1, 2. Try to come to that ocean sound of the breath. 3. 4. 5. Good, come high your tippy toes. Let's bend the knees a lot. And we're gonna take a jump. So let's take a few little short bend in the knees and then hold your breath and jump. Very nice, Vincent. Inhale, look up halfway. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Good, so from here, we're gonna move into the Utkatasana. So we're gonna bend the knees. Let's float the arms up halfway, up to the shoulder height. Feet can be together or apart, whatever feels good on your body. Good, and then come up standing. Exhale, release the arms down. Again, inhale, bring the arms out. Exhale, squat down. Come a little deeper if you can. Good, inhale, come up. Exhale, let's release. Again, inhale, arms out, exhale, squat. Let's hold in position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Good, now we're gonna twist in Utkatasana. Let's inhale, arms out. Exhale, bend the knees. And now bring your hands into Namaskar, into the prayer position, and turn and take your right elbow outside your left knee. Good, and keep your hips from swinging. Try to keep them steady. Turn, look over your left shoulder. Align your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, come up. Bring the arms forward. Exhale, squat down. Bring the hands to the heart. Let's twist to the left. Take the left elbow outside the right knee. Again, wedge your whole elbow and turn your waist. Turn your rib cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Unwind. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, release the hands down. Good. Just cross your legs and bend your knees. Come lay on your back. We'll just rest for a few moments. And then we'll move to the next sequence. So take your time. Just let your body rest for a few minutes. Get your breath. Okay, soften your tongue. Just allow your breath and the rhythm of your mind to connect to the earth. Good. Then from here, let's bring the arms behind us, interlace the fingers, turn your palms up. Good. And then bring your arms overhead, hold your breath. Roll all the way up. Good. Release the arms down. Now bend your knees and then just come up to standing position. Super. Okay, stand in the middle of your mat. And normally what I would want us to do is step the right foot back. Okay, so you can position yourself in the way that I don't want to give you my back. So just position so that you'll face me. So let's step the right leg back. Yeah, good. And then from there, we're going to turn to the right. Turn the toes, the left toes in, the right leg that. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, come into Utthita Trikonasana. Good, so let's stretch the legs, stretch the arms, trunk. Good, turn the waist, look up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Use the side body to press up with the breath. And now turn the feet the other direction. Inhale, exhale. Utthita Trikonasana on the left. Good. Look up. 5, 4, 3. Lean back. 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Good. And let's turn again the other way. Bend your right knee. Inhale. And then exhale. Either bring the elbow to the knee or take the hand to the floor. And reach the left arm over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ocean breath if you can. Ujjayi pranayama. 5. Good. Strong legs. Use the left arm. Press yourself up. Turn the other direction. Inhale, bend the left knee. And then reach out. Bring the elbow to the thigh or place the hand down on your block or the floor. Reach your right arm over the ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come up. Now we'll twist. Turn Turn your left toes in. Reach your left arm up. We're going to reach the left arm forward. Place the left hand on the shin, ankle, or the floor. It can be inside the foot or outside the foot. And then sweep your right arm up or place the right hand to the right hip. And twist. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look down at your right big toe. Use your left arm to pull you up and then spin up. Switch your legs to the left now. Good. Inhale, pivot. Take your right arm forward. Left arm moves back. Bring the right hand down. Square out your hips as best you can, but stay in a comfort zone. Don't turn yourself where you're torquing your sacrum or anything. And then slowly open up the left side. Left hip back, left arm up. 1, 2, compact the hips, squeeze the outer body in. 3, 4, 5. Look back down at the left big toe. Press into the heels. Use the right arm to bring you up. Good. Turn again to the right. Open the legs up. We're going to come like into a warrior 2, right? And then now bring your left arm forward. You're going to spin again. You're going to bring the left elbow to the right knee. If you need to lift the left heel up, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, if you can, keep it down. Good. Let's turn. Let's make a prayer position. So join the palms together. Now look over the right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Look back down at that right big toe. Come up, spin. Inhale, exhale. Karate chop through the air and come and twist on the other side. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now this time, just release the hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Sink the heels down. Inhale again. Soft exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Just step your right foot up between the hands. Turn to the left. Bring your hands to your waist and rise up. So maybe switch and turn yourself to face the mirror just wherever's comfortable. It's hard to figure out with this mirror, with this camera thing. Okay, good. Now we're going to stretch through the thighs with Pasarita Padottanasana. We're going to do 4 variations. So first, go ahead and bring the hands to the waist. Press the hips forward. Look up. And then exhale. Let's come forward and down. Squeeze those elbows together. Good. And bring the forehead down, the crown of the head to the floor. Keep the hands at the waist. And then inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Come up. This time, bring the hands behind the back like we did earlier in class. Interlace the fingers, lift your chest. Again, arch back. Exhale, let's pull down. Good, just stay with your breath, let it flow. I'll keep us here for about 3 to 5 breaths. And then through the nose, inhale, let's rise up, come up. Good, reach the arms up now into the interlace, turn the palms to the ceiling, arch back, exhale, let's pull down now. Put the hands in front. Stay with your breath. Oh, the Ujjayi pranayama through the nose, creating that soft sound of the ocean. And then look forward, everybody. Bring the arms inside the ears. If that's okay with your body. Good. Release the arms out to the side. Reach back, lift up, and then exhale. We're going to fold down, come halfway, the arms out, and then slide the hands down the outside of the ankles. Look up halfway, and then inhale, look up, exhale, fold. Bring the elbows to the side. And let's hold here for 5 full breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, let's look up. Bring the hands back to the waist, rise all the way up. Good. And then now just heel toe your feet together or jump if you'd like. Good. And then shake out your legs. Yeah, so from here, we're going to bring the hands into a prayer position. Okay, so to do that, you can bring the palms together, lean forward, and then turn your hands inside out, and then kind of shimmy them up your back. That's one way to get into it. Otherwise, if you find that it's really difficult, what you can do is you can hold the opposite elbows and begin to open the shoulders up for that, okay? You can also interlace the fingers and practice that way. Okay, so from here, we're gonna bring the hands into Shiva Namaskar. And we're gonna step the right leg back. And we're gonna turn towards the back of the mat. Now this time, align your heels up and have a little more of a narrow stance. So we're gonna come into like a pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana. So lift the chest up, look up, and then exhale, we're gonna fold down over the right leg. Good. Lengthen and then rise back up, come up. And then again, exhale, fold. And then rise up. Exhale, fold. This time we're gonna hold the position. Stay here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, press through the feet, rise up. And then just turn towards the left. And again, sort of square out the hips a little bit. Let's lift the chest. Press the forearms together and then exhale, fold down. Good. Bring your forehead to the knee. Let's rise up. Bring your nose to the knee or the shin. Let's rise up. And then bring your chin to the knee or the shin. Good. Let's hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, let's rise all the way up. Good. And then exhale, let's turn towards center. Release your arms. Good. Turn your palms out and step your feet together. Good. Come up to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Come to Utkatasana, now with the arms lifted. Inhale, good. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold down. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees a lot. Jump back to downward dog. Good. Step your right foot up between your hands and inhale, warrior one. Good. Turn to the left, warrior one to the back of the mat. Then from here, open to warrior two. Look over your left shoulder. And then keep the arms as they are, just straighten the left leg, turn to the right, turn to the front of the mat, come to warrior two again. Very nice. Good. And then windmill the left hand down. Step yourself back to downward facing dog. Good. Then from here, jump your feet forward and sit down and lie down. Good. Let's just rest here for a few moments. Just listen to your breath softly coming to the natural, neutral breath. So in yoga practice, what we learn to do is economize our energy so that we can sustain it over a longer period of time. So we are very methodical about our breath, about the amount of energy that we just expend in each posture to create a sort of a longevity of the breath and longevity of our endurance. So if you treat everything like a sprint, then you'll, the lactic acid will come in and you'll just poop out. So the Asana practice teaches us to economize our breath, lengthen it, breathe very, counting, we're moving with the postures. It's a very mindful practice. We're not just doing a bunch of postures and then kind of calling it a day. It's very much a marriage between this working with the vital life force energy and elevating it. Okay, super. Let's reach the arms up and back on the inhale. Interlace the fingers, finger palms back. Nice big breath. Hold your breath. Bring your arms overhead. And slowly let's come up, up. And then exhale. Let's go ahead and fold down. Hold the feet. Good. Lift your chest. And then exhale. Just come down to wherever you can hold the pose. Maybe you're holding your feet. Maybe you're holding your block. Maybe you're bending your knees. Maybe you're using your strap. And just relax your head down. Tone the navel in a little bit. So create a little hollowness of the belly. Don't go to your furthest stretch. Just allow yourself to lengthen with a nice unfolding of the pose. Good. One more breath. Now let's look up now. Come up halfway. And if you're okay about it, interlace your fingers. Otherwise, you can just bring the arms up alongside the ears. Palm up. Good. Release the hands back behind you. Bend your knees. And then inhale. Press the hips up. Look back. Stretch your back. Good. And then exhale. Let's release all the way down. And then from here, now we're going to open the legs up into Upavishta Konasana. So this posture sometimes benefits from having a blanket or a cushion underneath the hips, especially if you're a little bit tighter or stronger in the hips and the hamstrings are tight, so you can place your hips on there. And then walk the legs wide out. So you can use the corners of the mat as kind of a way to find an evenness of the opening. Good. And then roll your inner thighs to your outer thighs. Roll them back so that the knees and the toes are all pointing straight up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. Let's interlace. Good. And then exhale, let's turn to the right. Look over the right leg. Keep both legs kind of strong. Good. Inhale. Turn to the front. Exhale, release. And then inhale, turn to the left. Press your lower back forward. And lift out of your waist. Good. And then from here, let's inhale. Come back to center. Reach up. Exhale. Let's release the hands down. And now from here, let's inhale. Let's begin to walk forward. Maybe come onto your forearms, wherever you're at. Good. And let's go ahead and pause here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's come up. Inhale. And then inhale again. Exhale. Come down. Pause here in the pose. Hold the position and just breathe. Good. Inhale. Let's come up again. And then exhale one more time. Fold down. Good. And then inhale. Let's rise up. Okay. So we're going to bend the right knee and bring the foot into the middle of the groin. Yeah. Good. And now from here, let's raise the right arm up and you're going to turn towards the left leg, take the left hand outside and reach towards the pinky toe side of the foot. You can reach also for the shin or the outside of the knee, anywhere high up, fine. So let's reach into Janu Shirshasana. It's a little different variation than we did yesterday. Let's look up and then exhale. Cross your left wrist over your right and hold the big toe side of the foot and then fold down. Okay, good. Let's look up, come up. And now release left arm down, rise up. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlace. And now exhale, tilt to the left. Good, and come up. Inhale. Exhale, tilt again. Inhale, come up. Inhale, inhale down. Exhale, come up. Good. Now this time we'll inhale, lower down. And now release the left hand to the big toe. And reach the right arm over the ear. Good. And breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's come up. We can either raise the right arm, otherwise interlace the fingers and rise up. Good. And then let's release. Exhale. Okay. Let's stretch out the right leg again. And bend the left knee in. Good. Turn towards the right leg. Reach the right arm, the left arm up, sorry. Reach. And then you're going to sort of dive down, reach. And if you can, hook the baby toe side of the foot. Otherwise, you're just going to bring the hand to the outside of the leg. If you have a belt, you can use the belt in this variation this way. Okay, this is also available. Yeah, so hold the belt with your left hand and then reach the right arm over across the wrist and hold the big toe side of the foot. Look up And then exhale, let's fold down and even your back out. So the left side of the back, right? The left part of the back wants to lift. So draw it down towards the earth, even it out a little bit, and then fold. Let's count the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, look up halfway, and we're going to interlace. Let's rise up, come up, inhale, and then exhale, drop down, look forward, rise up. 1, 2. So remember, you're facing the front of the camera. 3, rise up, and now let's hold. Inhale, fold, release the right hand to the big toe side of the foot, and then drive your elbow into the inner knee. Reach the left arm over the ear. Yep. Reach, 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 lengthen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Interlace the fingers. If you can, then rise all the way up. Awesome. Release the arms down, and then straighten out that left leg again. This time, hook both knees, join the soles of the feet together again. We're going to come back into Baddha Konasana like we did at the beginning. Let's see the difference, if there's any. Good. Now this time, cup the bottom of the feet. Lift the chest. And then exhale. Let's fold down gently, relaxing through the inner groins, relaxing through the knees. And now from here, release the hands, walk them forward, and fold down to the degree that you can hold for 5 nice long Ujjayi pranayamas, just bringing in that beautiful sound of the ocean in your throat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Let's slowly come up. Let's close the knees together. And from here, just extend your left leg out, cross your right knee, opposite side of your left knee. Good. Let's lift up, raise the left arm up, and either hook it or wrap it in front of the right knee. And let's turn towards the right. Good. Look all the way over the left shoulder. Lift your back. Begin to close the eyes as you massage the inner organs and internalize your mind a little bit. We'll prepare for the final stages of the practice. Begin to draw your mental focus a little bit towards the inner landscape, the inward focus. So one more breath, inhale. And exhale, let's unwind. Good, uncross that leg, bend the left knee, sweep it outside the leg, lift up tall, raise the right arm up, inhale and exhale, hook it, or you can hook outside or from the front of the knee, and then slowly twist on your axis point and begin to look all the way over the left shoulder, gently turn. And again, close your eyes, listen to the ocean breath, listen to that Ujjayi, beautiful, victorious breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. On the next inhale, let's slowly unwind. Good. And then uncross yourself. Bring your arms out in front, our legs straight. Inhale and then exhale. Slowly lower down, back. Take your time. Good. Bring your knees into your chest now. We're going to finish with Sarvangasana. So we're going to bring the legs up. And if you don't know how to do, I think you guys probably know how to do this if you've practiced before. So we're going to just take we're just going to take a gander, but we're going to come up in the kind of traditional way. So we're going to lift the legs up, hips, and grab the back, your lower back, and lift up. Good. Squeeze your elbows together. Start to lift the hips up higher and higher by taking the hands down the back towards the floor. Good. Now from here, we're gonna readjust the pose to the coming into the halasana. Bring your feet overhead if you can. Otherwise, you can just bring the knees towards the forehead. Good. And then bring the elbows a little closer together. Come higher up on the shoulder heads. Walk the hands up, back. And then raise the legs back up. Squeeze your buttocks a little bit. Good. Connect your chin to your throat. And then in this position, you can really easily connect to the Ujjayi breath again. Good. We'll hold for a little while longer. If you feel very fatigued, please come down. Otherwise, try to maintain a little bit of this elevation. Turn the inner thighs back. You'll keep slipping out of the pose, so keep adjusting a few more moments. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and slowly descend down. Take your time. Don't just drop out of the pose. Let's let the feet come overhead. Touch down. Good. And then have your hands holding onto the back body and slowly roll down. Good. Taking your time, no rush. Gently bend your knees. Bring the feet to the floor. And then just lay down. Lightly lift the chin towards the ceiling and squeeze the back of your neck to sort of rearrange the compression that was there. And then when you feel like you've done that and your chin is open, come into Savasana. So resting on the back. Sometimes when you finish a practice, you feel like you just really went through something, you're almost like a different person than you were when you started class. You may feel tired, you may feel more alert, maybe you may feel clarity, you may feel space. So just connect to the sensations that you have from the 3 days of our practice together to coming into this collective together for these 6 weeks. And at the end of each week, we'll have a quick little reflection due for you on canvas to just a brief connection to expressing the things that you enjoyed, the things were new, things were difficult. so that you can communicate to me your feelings, your questions, and also communicate with yourself to watch yourself, your process. Just rest quietly in your natural breath. Notice if you're holding any tension in any part of your body. Sometimes I hold tension in the back of my arms. So let's scan the body from the toes to the crown of the head for any gripping or kind of contraction you may feel, and then try to let it go by shining your awareness on it. The light of your mind bringing in that realization that maybe you're still holding some sort of constriction. A few more moments, just letting yourself rest. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and gently begin to reanimate the body through a deeper breath. And then from there, let's go ahead and gently begin to move the limbs a little bit, move the joints. And then slowly let's bend the knees, place the soles of the feet on the floor. Take your heels apart and your knees and drop the knees in together. And we're going to close with some pranayama on the back. So we're going to place the hands on the abdomen and we're going to bring attention to the navel breath, the chest breath, and then the throat breath. Okay, so we're going to do that singularly, and then we'll do it in a pattern. So let's inhale into the belly, feel the belly float, and then exhale. You're going to take your hands to your lower rib cage now and inhale into your lower rib cage. And exhale. Good. Now take your hands to your upper chest near your collarbone, right near your throat, and inhale to the upper chest. And then exhale. Good. Now just release your hands to the side of the body. And now we're going to inhale into the belly and hold your breath. And now inhale into the rib cage and hold your breath. No exhaling yet. And then inhale to your upper chest and throat. And let's hold the breath. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now exhale through your mouth and just sigh it out. Good. Again, inhale to the belly. Pause. Inhale to the rib cage. Pause. Inhale to your upper chest and throat. And let's pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Exhale. Long, 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 long exhale. Good. Again, inhale belly. Pause. Inhale into your rib cage. Pause. Inhale to your upper chest and throat. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale belly. Pause. Rib cage. Pause. Throat. Hold and pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Good. Last one. Inhale. Pause. Inhale to the rib cage. Pause. Inhale to your throat. And pause. Let's hold. And exhale. Let it go. Good. Just have a nice, long, normal breath. Exhale. Long, deep. Good. Then from here, let's bring the arms overhead. Reach back. And then exhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Now give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze everything in like a little ball. Press your lower back down. Apanasana. So the wind releasing pose, this releases the wind element, helps us ground to the earth, feeling the stability of the earth. Good. And then let's go ahead and slowly turn to the right and bring ourselves up and come sit. Okay, good. Let's bring our hands to the heart. We'll close today. I'm going to chant the closing mantra that we'll learn eventually later. So just bring the hands to your heart. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll conclude our practice with the representation of fullness of the universe, fullness of our being as we complete our practice. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, let's rub our palms together. Place the hands over the eyes. Have a nice long inhale. And then exhale. Give your head a nice little brushing. Head down behind the neck. Arms, legs, back.